did a bunch of basically commercials and promotions for some colleagues and friends and an actual sponsor, and everyone kept saying, "Thanks, Dad." Like, what the hell is going on? I'm like, "Oh, it's Father's Day, so it says Father's Day." I was like, "Oh, crap. That's it." I'm like, "Oh, maybe I should text my dad. He's still alive. Maybe I should." And just so you know, like, I have only remembered I have a good relationship with my father. I'm just pointing out, I I think I remembered 3 of his birthdays since I've been an adult. I don't know when his birthday is. I don't know when Father's Day is, and I'm only reminded of my mom's birthday, and Mother's Day because my girlfriend reminds me, but I think us men have a code, like, we don't care. Like, people blow through my I did forget my birthday twice working late night security, overnight shifts, in college. I did miss my Olsen. I'm like, people like saying happy birthday. I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh, yeah, I knew there was something about that date. Yeah, that was my birthday. So it's not that, I don't like my dad. It's just like, I don't care. I just don't. Mother's Day, Father's Day, and everyone gets married and divorced. I got your stepmother's. No, that's like my 8th stepmom. No, I'm not remembering her name. I'm not gonna even remember her birthday, let alone her name. I don't know her kids. I don't care. Knock it off. Anyway, since it is Father's Day, there's many of you who do not have dads. And everyone, of course, has a dad, but many of you, your dad's not there. And I'm not talking where your dad has passed away from old age. You had a good father. I'm saying a lot of people never had fathers in the first place, either because the dad went out for cigarettes and never came back, or your dad was a douchebag, or your mom divorced your dad and said, "Oh yeah, he's the most horrible person ever," and then you rekindled your relationship, realized that your mom was a lying whore. That's not that's just that happens though. Or very common, as I've said many times before, I think this is the pluralistic, look up that word, percent of relationships people have with their father. Their father is there, but he doesn't do jack fuck all shit to raise you. A lot of times because he's lazy, a lot of times because he's overworked, a lot of times because he himself doesn't know. But in either case, they just here's your Nintendo Switch, son. Here's some money for college. Oh, you got problems? Here's more money. Money solves everything. Just look at what the Democrats have done with poor people. See? Then you're on Ritalin and antidepressants because your dad never taught you what you needed to know. And so, in honor of Father's Day, especially for those of you without fathers, I have my course open. What's always been open. I'm just announcing it, reminding people that on Father's Day, you don't have to go without a dad. There's my course. Are you charging money to tell things, people's dad should have told them? Yes. Yes. You want me to sell my best friend, one of my best friends for 15 years, for a G5 airplane and some money? Yes. A G5 airplane and lots of money. Playa. I am Les Grossman. I am not your dad. I am a guy who, because of my consulting and the business I've been in now for 9+ years, all the problems I deal with, not all, 93%, the vast majority of the problems I deal with is because your dads didn't teach you jack shit. That's it. Your dads weren't around. Your dad's told you the wrong thing. Your dad didn't want to get divorced by your mother, and they just lied right to your face so he could get pussy. Your dad was an idiot. He didn't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter how you got here. Your dad failed you, maliciously or not, innocently or not. Doesn't matter. You got the wrong information. And every one of you got these questions like, "Oh, I tried to major in journalism. I was really nice to girls and wrote a poem for a girl one time. Why is my life a miserable mess?" Well, you didn't have a dad. So instead of, a lot of times I'll get requests where they got a problem, but then I go in there, they talk, they give me their background. I'm like, "Oh, crap. You got way more than just that one problem, dude." I say, "Take this course." I charge $149 for it because many of you vote Democrat. It's more with the sales tax. Sometimes it's $160. I don't know. It tells me 160. I don't get the money. It goes to politicians you voted for. But if you need some advice, if your life is shit, if you're sad and depressed and you don't know where to, I guess if you just lost, I don't know what to do for my career. I don't know what to do for a job. I don't know how to get the girls. I'm sad. I'm lonely. I'm depressed. I don't have any friends. Or another thing, I don't know what to do in life. There you go. The course, link below, available on Teachable. The Dad You Never Had. $149 plus tax. And if you are upset because it's not free, why don't you go look at all the Democrats who want free stuff and ask them how that free education is going along and free government housing is. I'm not even your dad. I'm just this guy who went through frickin' hell and had to figure out a lot of things myself. I'm like, hey, look out for that landmine over there. And it wasn't just me, just so you know. It wasn't like, you're not even a dad. You're right. That's why I consulted and interrogated and polled a bunch of fathers, got a bunch of wisdom. So there it is. The Dad You Never Had. For those of you who are fatherless, it's always open for enrollment. It's not that expensive, actually. You want to see something that's expensive? I got my minimalism course that's going to be opening later on this month. That's $500. Well, $450 plus tax. Because again, you got to vote Democrat. Why is everything so expensive? That's $500 with the taxes. Because I want it to sting. I want you to pay the F attention. Because otherwise, if I price it cheaply, you're not going to change your spending behaviors. You're going to still be poor. Still going to be. Oh, by the way, there's a finance career. We talk about that in the Dad You Never Had. 12 hours. 12 hours. I mean, it's not a substitute for 20 years that your dad should have been there, but it's more than you're going to get from your bleeping single mom and your dumbass grade school teachers. Christ, they didn't know anything. Holy shit. Talk about the world's worst advice. Female elementary school teacher. Yeah, we're going to sing a song now about South Korea's great. Democrats are great. Suck Barack Obama's penis. It's like, yeah, teach those kids that song. That's great. All right. That it. Yeah, here, this is, I was a dad. I was taken from my children by the legal system. Right. And like I said, malicious or innocent, but your kids didn't have you, unfortunately. And now hopefully you're reaching out to them, now that they're adults, that you can form a relationship. All right. See you guys later. Link below. Toodles.